Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Alex Sigrist. I don't know what to do with my life anymore. I really don't. Trump's gone. Wake up in the morning, there's nothing in the news. My whole YouTube career is based on making fun of Republicans and Trump. I don't know what to do. So today we're going to talk about American politics with Asian food. Let's do it. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Alex Sigrist. Yeah. Things have changed. America got, I don't know, what's the word, boring? Trump is out of the White House. My whole channel was taking news from Trump, taking what he said, and just making fun of my Republican friends and family. I don't know what to do anymore. He doesn't even tweet. What happened to Trump? Look, I don't know. I'm going to try and explain exactly how American politics works using Korean food and maybe a little bit of Chinese food, because, you know, there's always a little bit of that Chinese zing thrown into our politics. So here we go. Here's what happened. A while ago, 2016, we were given a couple of choices for president. A lot of choices, actually, because people were tired of the Barack Obama era. Things were just too hopey-changey and different. So then we had the Republican Party, which was like, hey, you remember how good this is? This rice cake? It's so good. And you had the Democratic Party. They're like, look it, we're also rice cake, but we look a little different. Who are you gonna vote for? And a lot of people were like, you know, I'm tired. Freaking tired of the same old politics. Do you want rice cake that looks like this or rice cake that looks like this? So, along came something different. Something to shake everything up. We're tired of the same old carbs, same old crap. So people said, I want something different that's gonna spice things up. So this guy came along. A spice right here. He's like, hey, I'm gonna give you something different. Gonna give you something spicy. This thing right here, it's called buldakbokkeummyeon, which in Korean means fire chicken cooked noodles, and it's spicy. And people are like, you know what, yeah, I'm tired of the same old rice cakes. I don't want it anymore. I mean, they still voted them into Senate and the House of Representatives, but for president, I want something different. So got someone to mix it all up. And then, this guy right here, this orange noodly stuff, was going up against, what do you call bread. And people were like, no! This is too boring. It's just bread. This is different. This isn't politics as usual. This is what I want. And guess what? In 2016, America voted for buldakbokkeummyeon. And they were like, yeah, this is what I want. And we got our first taste of it. Something different. No more of this boring freaking rice cake. Look how boring this is. It's just rice cake. Plain. Also very hard to chew. So we got our first taste of it. And everyone was like, you know what? First bite. This is exciting. There's always something happening in your mouth. Always something happening. And then, you start eating it. And you're like, yeah, this is not rice cake. It's better than rice cake. And you start feeling something on the inside. What did I vote for? Oh my God, my mouth is burning. But you pretend that it's what you wanted. Oh, this stuff is good. Yeah. A little bit of spice mixed with homophobia, racism, all that good stuff. But it's what I wanted. It doesn't feel good, but just stop eating it. And eating it. And then, a little bit later, you realize something. Whatever you eat has to come out the other side. And it started burning. Literally. Like, Australia, California started burning. You started feeling sick. I don't know, like COVID or something. But you're like, no. I'm still gonna vote for this guy because it's too difficult to admit you made the wrong choice. You may not want rice cake, but you definitely don't want fire coming out your ass. Oh my God. So then, we were given a choice again. 2020. Do you want white bread this time? Here's your chance. A lot of other choices in the Democratic Party. A lot of other choices. Some more different flavored rice cakes. But nah, we were like, nah. Bread tastes really freaking good after fire noodles. So we voted and people were like, I kind of still like The slightly veiled racism on this side, spicing things up. At least it's exciting when it enters your mouth. This, let me show you what's on the inside. No, I won't until you vote for it. And that's what happened. We've ended up voting. Now the reason the voting was so close. This is the Republican Party. This white rice cakes. This is the Democratic Party. Some looks a little bit different about it, right? But you know what it is? When you bite into it, well, there's a sweet honey on the inside. Something a little different. But these people over here were voting because they were afraid. Because they think the Democratic Party looks a little more like this. A little too different. What happened? America doesn't look like this. America looks like this party. They don't know why it seems a little bit like veiled racism, but whatever. They're proud of it. Bunch of proud boys over there. Eventually, though, we started paying for all this stuff we ate. Why do we keep eating it? Well, no, because the pain of 2020. That is when all of the hit the fan. Spicy, fire. And eventually we had enough of it. There were enough people from here that were like, you know what? I'm gonna pretend I'm a part of this party. This party is over. Stupid noodles. So we finally got it, and then 2021 came. I mean, there was like a huge insurrection by a bunch of these people. Kind of look like this, actually. But bread won. Plain, boring bread. Let me show you what happened on day 1, day 2, day 3. We had this. You bite into it. Nothing to talk about. It's boring bread. There's nothing on the inside. But it tastes freaking good, because bread, after eating something really spicy and terrible like that, is sometimes all you need. And also, bread came prepared to clean up the mess. That freaking spicy noodles made. Boring white, wet naps, wet tissues, whatever you call them. This is American politics right now. We still have this in the Senate. I think the percentages are about right. It's a lot of white duck here, white rice cakes. But we're back to normal. And you know what? Plain, boring ass bread never tasted so good. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? You tell me in the comments. You know what to do. Like the video. Subscribe. And enjoy 4 more years of plain ass boring bread. Is that it? Is there no more? Like, Trump's gone. I have nothing to talk about. I'm already tired of this, but this bread is getting boring. Get someone else. You know, these noodles are starting to look good again. Maybe we can try that again in 4 years.